Good morning. Welcome to Learn at Home on VIA. My name is Mrs. Dominic, and I'm a first grade teacher at Warren L. Miller Elementary School in Southern Tioga School District. Just like Daniel Tiger invites you into his world and takes you on an adventure into his neighborhood, today my son Brooks and I are going to take you on an adventure into our neighborhood. I know that you're at home and you're missing your school and you're missing your teachers, and I'm missing my first graders too. I'm lucky enough to have one of my own first graders right at home. I hope that while you've been home, you've been reading a lot of great books. I know that in my first grade classroom, we love to read. In order to become better readers, every day we play these word games. And today I thought I would share some of those word games at home with you. My son Brooks is going to help guide you. In the first game, I'm going to be saying a sentence. And in that sentence, there's a word that doesn't belong. What I want you to do is figure out the word that doesn't belong and replace it with a word that rhymes with it. I'm going to say the sentence, and then I want you to follow Brooks to try to find the word that fits in the sentence correctly. The category is things that we use in school. The first one is something that I mentioned that my classroom loves. We love to read stooks.
Not stooks, books.
Did you get that rhyme? Instead of the word stooks, I should have said
books.
That's how you play this game. Here's the next one. In my classroom, my students like to stick things together, and they use a lot of slew.
Not slew, glue.
Slew and glue rhyme, but the correct word is
Glue.
now when you use these, you have to be careful because we like to cut paper with fizzers.
Not fizzers, scissors.
Did you get that one? Did you say scissors? Okay, now everyone, get out your paper. We are going to also get out your stencils.
Not stencils, pencils.
Stencils and pencils rhyme. All right, in my classroom, we have pink ones. And when we make mistakes, we like to use our erasers.
Not erasers, erasers.
And the last one at science time, in our classroom, we have science float books.
Not float books, notebooks.
Great job, everyone. I hope that you got all of those rhyming words. Now, when we finish one of our games, we always do a classroom cheer. So for our first cheer, I'm going to tell you that you are psh, 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 fantastic. Can you do that cheer along with me? Spray your spray bottle. You are psh, psh, psh. Clean your window. Fantastic. And you're ready for the next game. In the next game, I'm going to be saying some sentences. And in these sentences, all of the words start with the same sound. I'm going to read the sentence, and I want you at home to see if you can tell me the sound that each word begins with. Here's the first one. Silly Sue sells socks. Which sound did you hear at the beginning of all of those words? Good. You should have heard the S sound. Ready for the next one? The next one is Gus got good grades. What sound did you hear at the beginning of Gus got good grades?
G.
G. It is the G sound. How about Billy buys buttery biscuits?
B.
B. You heard the B sound to start every one of those words in the sentence. Walter went walking west. What do you hear at the beginning of each of those words? Walter went walking west. You're right, Brooks. And I bet you got it right at home. The beginning sound is W. How about Felicia finally feels fine? That's a fun sound to make. Make that sound. That's at the beginning of every one of those words in the sentence. Harry has happy horses. What do you hear at the beginning of each of those words? That's a sound you can feel. See if you can feel that sound. Harry has happy horses. Great job. And the last one is Naughty Nick never naps. What do you hear at the beginning of each of those words? And I think Brooks is ready to nap. Are you ready for another cheer to wake you up? All right, we're gonna get in the truck. So we're gonna pretend that we're driving a big truck. And we're gonna say, "Arr." Now we're gonna honk the horn. Ready? Honk, honk. Get on your radio. Good job, good buddy. Because you did a good job. Are you ready for the next game? Are you ready at home? In the next game, we're going to use choppers. I want you to put your hands together like this because we're going to chop up some words like we have an axe and we're chopping wood. We're going to chop the onset and the rhyme. That's the beginning sound that you hear and then the rest of the word. The first word is lead. So we chop it like this. Eed. Lead. Great job. The next word is wing. How would you chop wing?
Ing.
Great. The next word is yam. Let's chop yam. Am. Good job. Are you getting these chops at home? The next word is hope. Ope. You hear the in the beginning and the ope at the end. Now we have cost. 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 The next word is dog. Dog. Og. The two word parts are d and og. Our next word is something, the sound that we might hear at the pond. It is quack. How would you chop quack? Quack. Great chopping. And our last word is fish. Are you ready for fish? Ish. Great job chopping. I think it's time to do a cheer. Now for this cheer, we're going to kiss our brains because you're working so hard and you're doing such a good job. Let's give our brains 3 kisses. And the geese in the background are even happy that you're doing a great job. They're giving you their very own cheer. For our next game, we are going to listen to the ending sound of words. Our first game, we listened with the sentences to the beginning sound, but now we're listening to the ending sound of words. I'm going to say 2 words that have the same ending sound. And what I want you to do is to tell me what is their ending sound. The first 2 words are bead, red. What do you hear at the end of bead and red? D. Good. Brooks hears the D sound. I hope that you heard that D sound at home. The next 2 words are gate, get. What do you hear at the end of gate, get? You hear the T sound. Great job. Now we have make and sack. What do you hear at the end of make and sack? Great job, Brooks. And I bet you're getting those at home. Now we have is and his. What do you hear at the end? His and is. Good, you hear the z sound. Now we have heel and peel. What do you hear at the end of heel and peel? The L sound for L. Great job. Now we have fix and tracks. What do you hear at the end of fix and tracks? What sound do you hear? Did you get it right like Brooks did? Fix and tracks and Brooks all have the x sound. Our last one is time and roam. What do you hear at the end of time and roam? And when I say I think of hamburgers, and I think of one of our favorite cheers in my classroom. Are you ready? We're going to make a hamburger. Get it nice and round. Now we're going to put it on the grill. Are you ready? And let it sizzle. Is it done yet?
Not yet.
Flip it over. Is it done yet?
Not yet.
One more time. Flip it over. Is it done yet? Well done. And that's what I have to say to you so far with these games. Well done. All right, for our next game, what we're going to do is I'm going to chop some words, and then I want you to tell me the word that I'm trying to say. So I'm going to get out those choppers again. You can chop along with me, and after I chop the word, tell me the word that I'm trying to say. Oh, what is the word?
Rope.
Nice job. Each.
Teach.
Good job. Ox.
Socks.
Ill.
Will.
Onk.
Honk.
Ox.
Fox.
You're doing a great job chopping. Let's do a few more. Ing.
Sing.
Een.
Queen.
Eed.
Read.
Great job, boys and girls. I think for this cheer, it's time to get on a roller coaster. Are you ready? Woo! 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 All right, the next game, are you ready? In this game, we're going to be adding a sound to a word. And when you get the word, I want you to clap your hands together to say the word. We have the word ed, and we're going to add a to the beginning, and we get red. All right, let's do a few more. L, add a y, yell. Ebb, add a w to the beginning, web. Now we have elp, add a h to the beginning, help. Est, add a n to the beginning, nest. These can be kind of tricky. Let's try a few more. We have ent, add a s, and we get scent. App, add a n, we get nap. Ed, add a we get lead. And let's try one more. If we have axe and we add a w, we have
Wax.
Did you get that one? Great job. They're a little tricky. Now with this one, we're not going to add a sound. We're going to take a sound away. Say that I have the word Sam. If I take away the s, I have am. Say Matt.
Mat.
Take away the and I have
At.
great job. Say wax.
Wax.
Take away the w, I have
Axe.
say ramp. Take away the I have
Amp.
say dash.
Dash.
Take away the d, I have
Ash.
gap.
Gap.
Take away the g, I have.
App.
Fan.
Fan.
Take away the f, I have.
And.
Pad.
Had.
Take away the p, I have.
Add.
Great job. Are you ready for another cheer? For this cheer, we're going to do a firecracker. Are you ready? Get your firecracker. We're going to go. Ah. Let's do one more firecracker. Ah. You're doing such a good job. I think we need one more. Ah. All right. We have 2 more games to play. For this one, we're going to change the beginning sound. I want you to say the word bell. Can you say bell? That's the word bell.
Bell.
But we're going to take this b sound. We're going to take away the b and put a f, and it becomes
Bell.
bell. Because we took the b in bell, we took it away, and we put a f. We still have our L here, so L is fell. Let's try a few of these. Say fell.
Fell.
Take away the f and put a d. Dell. Our new word is dell. Did you get that one? Say dell.
Dell.
Take away the d and put a w.
Well.
Say well.
Well.
Take away the w and put a t.
Tell.
Say tell.
Tell.
Take away the t and put a sh.
Shell.
Now I want you to say the word lock.
Lock.
Take away the and put a d.
Dock.
That's what we're sitting on right now. Say dock again.
Dock.
Take away the d and put a n. Knock. Say knock.
Knock.
Take away the n and put a s.
Sock.
You did a great job. For our last game, we're going to play the repeater game. In this game, I'm going to say a sentence and you are going to repeat it. What we're going to say is a rhyme that has something to do with our neighborhood and where we're at. It's something that you might find right behind me in this pond. It's something that my children love to come here to catch. Any guesses? You're right. We're going to have a rhyme about catching fish. Now I'm going to say a sentence and then I want you to repeat it at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Once I caught a fish alive. Your turn.
Once I caught a fish alive.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then I threw it back again. Your turn.
Then I threw it back again.
Let's do that one more time. You did a great job repeating everything that I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Once I caught a fish alive.
Once I caught a fish alive.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then I threw it back again.
Then I threw it back again.
Thank you for coming into our neighborhood and playing those word games with us. We know that if you practice playing with words, you'll become a wonderful reader. Keep reading books at home and keep playing fun games. And thank you for joining us at Learn at Home on VIA.